give you other news worth your attention now. It's just a matter of days before the final matric exams begin, and of course governments across the country are readying themselves for this particular setting. Let's get you a sense of what the situation is looking like specifically in Gauteng. Bring in our reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa, who's watching those developments. And Mbalenhle, we're expecting some kind of media briefing. What can you tell us?
It's that time of the year where the country really prepares for the matric exams, and it's no different here in the province of Gauteng, where the MEC will be announcing plans as to the state of readiness for the exam period. Now, you will also understand that there are grade 1 and grade 6 parents grade 8 parents who are still waiting to be placed, and we do understand that the department has vowed that they will not rest until all children who applied through the online system have all been placed. I'm joined by Steve Mabona, who is the spokesperson for the Provincial Education Department. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. It's a very scary time for matriculants right now as they prepare for the matric exams, and I imagine that the MEC will be trying to, send them a message of encouragement so that they are not as anxious as we think that they are.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's 7 days to go. As it were, all of them, they've been studying, and we've been preparing, our learners, and it's up to them now. I interacted with a few, because we're in a school here, to say it's up to you. I mean, you are out of our system. But MEC will be giving us a detail on how we have planned for this process, how ready we are, giving us more detail. So that's what we'll be doing. And we just to encourage them, like as you said, that this is their time, and also encourage parents to give them time. We don't need to send them, give them extra chores and all those things. So we just need to manage, and also psychologically, they should be mentally, ready, to sit for this examination.
Okay. Now, some of the challenges that have often come up during this time of the year is the issue of paper leaks, and also accusations of, teachers trying to assist their class and, just going through really nefarious means to try and up the numbers in terms of the matric pass rate. Any contingency measures in regards to that?
No, we have planned for that. I mean, security-wise, we have planned. You will see a detail, on the presentation on how we safeguard our papers, whether in a storage, where we store them, and in transit when we take them to different distribution points. Up until they land in a school, and in a school as well, there's processes just make sure that they are safeguarded. So we're not going to be messing when coming to security. The leak, compromise the integrity of the examination. So we will not allow that to happen in the province, and we should be in a position to guide on, in the event of anything, what is it that the learners need to do, or the candidates rather, because if you are found to be not honest, you might lose an opportunity to write the next 3 examinations. So it's quite important that as a candidate you adhere to the code of conduct. I mean, on the 18th we will be signing a pledge. All learners will be signing to say this is what we're going to be doing to adhere to the code of conduct of the examination.
Okay, certainly. Now, while this is happening, we do understand that the online application process is still ongoing, and while there have been placements, there are those who are still waiting to be placed, and others have possibly rejected the schools that they might have been allocated. What's the way forward? I mean, if a parent says, I want an English medium school, and they are allocated to an Afrikaans medium school, what happens there?
Look, parents would have applied to a school that they would have been offered. But if it's a mistake that you would have committed to apply to an African single medium, we should be in a position to look at that case. But if you apply, we cannot say it's a mistake, because remember, it's not only those that are, Afrikaans speaking at home that will opt for the Afrikaans. Some, Africans, coloureds, they will opt for the Afrikaans single medium for the reasons that they would know, and we have many of them. So we will then look at it very closely if it's a mistake. But we know that there are parents that their status says, application in progress. We are continuing with that process to place. We will place up until we've placed everyone. So parents need to look out more so that we're going to be starting with the process of transfers. But then if we transfer you to a school that you didn't apply to and you don't want it, then you will be in a position to object or even, appeal to the MEC.
But how far along is the process? I mean, in terms of percentages, how many students have been, placed so far and how many are waiting?
No, I can't do that. MEC will give us that information later with a presentation that we have prepared. So statistics is ready. MEC will then do that for us.
No problem. So I am preempting the process. I do understand. Thank you so much for your time. There you have it. Steve Mabona speaking to us ahead of that much anticipated briefing on the readiness or state of readiness for the matric exams and also on the progress of the online application process for grade 1 and grade 8 learners. It is now back to you in studio.
Mbalenhle Mthethwa's live source there from Edenvale in Johannesburg. Thanks very much indeed.